he's probably got, without doubt, the best job in the Royal Air Forces. He's also the station commander for the Typhoon training establishment. Being led by Jet Patridge. And behind him in a Hurricane PZ-865, Andy Priest. You may have heard that name before on the display circuits because he flew for opportunity display for many, many years indeed. Before that, he was also a Harrier pilot. Both of them really accomplished and experienced Royal Air Force pilots. Split. The Hurricane and Spitfire will now show us their own particular style of people. 20,341 Spitfires were built in 22 different variants. The prototype should be made in flight on March 5th, 1936.
Let's have some black material, ladies and gentlemen. I'm ready to see how we've got a three-stack built. The guy at the top there is really concentrating now. Everything he does is very important. The two guys' lives underneath him are in his hands. So everything he does is very, very important. What's he going to do now? It looks like he's going to bring this down as low as he can and possibly land the three-stack into the water. So there's a nice trick for you guys there. See how you can get the canopies together and land them safely in the water. And bring it down nice and low. Let's make some noise for the guys out there. Let's get the back of the steering going. So you can see there and release the Union flag. Flying there. There's a stack off lane, it's bumping around, the wind's really giving them a lot of work to do, a lot of trouble. And here they come, and now they're going to split the three stack. First guy's down, and he's in the water. Second guy's down, he's in the water. Last guy's in the water.
One of them is already inverted. Such is the nature of these guys, great friends, well, Chris Burke is both hugely experienced air display pilots. Every little manoeuvre that he puts into it. Chris more used to doing his own solo aerobatic, something like an extra 300, but Pete's a real generational, what can we say, aficionado of these aircraft, because he not only flies them, but he builds them as well. Now the time that Chrysler started flight, it started as a world-meeting radio-controlled aerobatic machine. And it was developed by two brothers across in Germany, Matthias and Thomas Stryker. It was so successful that they decided to build a real aeroplane out of the model aeroplane. Pete first saw the aircraft, therefore, at a show in Germany at Breitling in 2004, and he went straight in to look to build a from scratch a composite single-seat aircraft. He looked at other aircraft first of all, and then worked his way through, and in 2008 he did his first public display in a pilot's display. stunning against the dark clouds out there. And don't worry about the smoke, it's all environmentally sound. You'll see plenty of that this afternoon. And it's all environmental we're into it. Here they come now, get the cameras ready. Ooh, two down at the top, they've got a great big blue colour rudder in, it's synchronicity personified there. And they now are pulling up into another half human. And I'm going to show you this does simply takes hours, in fact years and years of practice, and of course harmony between each of the pilots as well to ensure that they're almost inside each other's heads. We're dropping the top limit at the moment and you'll get a feel for what's like. Putting in a quick roll on the way up there and repositioning accordingly. Alongside his development approach to the air, great maintainers in aerobatic skills as both a single pilot and a pair. Peter's also been developing the night shows that we've seen around the UK, and perhaps many of you saw the show here on Friday night as well, which was quite spectacular. And now as they cross again, absolutely, just yards apart. These aircraft, the addition of neon lights and the very high intensity lighting of fireworks in the city, but in fact very, very low temperature. So whilst Peter's always phenomenally innovative and always looking at new ways to develop these aircraft, his wingman Chris has been a bit of an aviation nut since he was young RAF cadet flying chipmunks. Flying the chipmunks against Chris Perkins in development of display flying and barnstorming as a member of Captain Devil's flying crew. I mentioned earlier, Chris has been flying high performance aerobatic flights for many, many years, winning many trophies in aerobatic competitions. His own personal display flying has taken him all around the world as far as Bahrain and China, and performing for international sponsors at the same time. Pulling up now in what we call a stall turn. They go up until the aircraft almost runs out of power, and then people will call the kick of the rudder. Stall turn it's called, and there they go in harmony. Both putting a big boost on the rudder in, turns the aircraft to 180 degrees. And then they come back, and now they're pulling on that positive gear I'm talking about. Having a break, look at the top, and nice. So it's going a bit like a heart, isn't it? First given a go running Bay Authority in the early 90s. You see how incredibly maneuverable and flexible this is. It doesn't fly very fast, but I'm sure you can have a lot of fun. This Canada's machine, one of the more advanced. And you can see almost one of the most aerodynamic.
You need to
Peter Means is saying many years all the major events around Europe. In the region of 3,000 miles an hour, there's a plane flying instructor and a instructor for another instructor. Everything flying around using the yaw control in this case. Moving the tail of the nose around using its feet. whilst maintaining the forward momentum. And of course the important thing is maintaining the airflow through that regulation. You'll see the angle of that regulate twisting and turning and dipping and rising during the course of the flow, depending what angle you want the actual driver concept. Also drop power together at various stages. We'll slow down just like thinking on this as you would have been personal problems a little bit early on, sadly that's the one that broke down. But here's Mark Healy now coming into the stage. Great to the first of all standing striking extent of the airspace, and that would have spanned around years of aviation training, particularly with the Royal Air Force. But this aircraft, SOA, is fascinating history in its own right. And then the combat derivatives of the jet model Mark V, they had considerable excellent success all over the world. Also very successfully playing combat civilian to alarm the enemy. A whole generation of Royal Air Force pilots built up and going really strong aircraft. Nonetheless, a good maneuver, good performer, and also immediately as well. So you will see how slowly the aircraft flies front and take on. Been involved in running this and managing it, co-owning the aircraft since 2004. He was actually born in Canada, moving to the UK in 1972, and he's lived up in North Wales for the last 12 years. It was his personal endeavour to get involved in negotiations, to set up the North Wales Military Aviation Services, to acquire this particular aircraft, shipping it back to the UK, and here, I promise to slower view of the aircraft, which you're now seeing from Mars. Just see how stable that is and it's so easy.
their voices. The rest of the pilots continue counting in their heads on that cadence. On the count of 4, they extend their air brakes. On the count of 6, they retract their air brakes. That means that the aircraft and wings drop back to 4 pitch deck, which represents the Delta Wing platform. We're taking on wrong around 1 to 7 there. We're going to a left-hand turn now. Cameras ready. This is a fabulous one. At the bottom of the fourth stage there is Red Knight, who is one of the He is in his third and final year as a Red Knight pilot. Joe started off with the Hawk instructor, moved to the Tornado, and then went back to the Hawk as an instructor. This time, the Hawk C Mark II, who will let us pursue it in his last general train out. Folks are off now in this shape, which represents the 1960 Royal Naval Fighters and the Hamilton Big Vixen. Most about to come off. This is Big Vixen. Well, that's the first part of the round race. So far you've seen all 9 aircraft together forming different shapes as part of our practice flare. I've got a feeling we might get a bit of clearance now and hopefully show you some more dynamic maneuvering. We start our second part, we split the formation down into between 2 and 7 aircraft sections. On this display with the detonator. You got eyes on the depot with the coloured smoke. Just 100 feet above the sea, their closing speed is 770 miles an hour. To get ready for their first opposition pass maneuver. This is opposition forward.
I'm sat on the wall. I didn't realise
in February this year. And in honour of that aviation legend, this year, this manoeuvre is known as the Winkle Roll. Red 6 and 7 roll upside down. There's no trickery here. Red 8 and 9 match them directly underneath. This is Mirror. They're jumping to the outside as they fly the rollback. A little bit more, red, white and blue. They finish that slalom manoeuvre. Eight and 9 synchros all around the synchros there. They pull their own rolls. Get your cameras ready. Forward, hippo, break. Looking left with the front red 6, shaken down by red 9. These 4 aircraft descending now just 100 feet above the sea. Their closing speed is 820 miles per hour. Camera ready. Basic. Up. Flat the plane. Military picked up to the outside before rollbacks as they fly the Cobra. Have a good look at the eject there. You'll see a big panel hanging down at the back of the jet. And in fact, the air brake, we don't know how to create drag to slow the aircraft down. The secondary effect of that is that the higher power setting maintains speed. That higher power setting will have a comprehensive and therefore now render good strength. Big line in opposing 360-degree turn. The big line, the carrot down.
officers on the aircraft control columns. Switching back to white, is a round of applause for the big rover! Now look straight ahead in the distance. You will see red 1 being joined by red 89 with the circle for the Blades finale. They are in a 7-2 basic formation. Running in at 350 knots. This is the Vixen Bridge. You've been watching the Royal Air Force Aerobatic Team, the Red Arrows! Yes, they are indeed the magnificent men in their flying machines, with their traffic girls who do it acrobatic almost wings, and they pull up into a mighty loop, pulling around 4G, that's 4 times their body weight, and the girls just having to pull up. And while they're doing that, yeah, that wonderful rasping sound, that's from the mighty Hamilton propellers on the front end of a 450 horsepower Breitling engine, and that is the tips of those propellers doing super fine. Moving around the course of this display, they're doing tight turns, rolls, loops, stunts, some of the ups and down throughout the whole process. All the time the girls will be spinning on their toys, and look, I think they're actually upside down, look at that! Been flying for, seems like forever. Well over 35 years, flying in university, courtesy of University Export. Flew with the Army for 9 years, Jaguar and Harrier. Then doing British Airways, flying 747-400, and 73, and now a training captain on the Airbus A380. That's huge there. Pilots, but due to his real passion for aviation, took him into developing flight simulators and then becoming one of the country's most accomplished aerobatic pilots. Sort of go off being an advertisement after seeing her at the Red Arrow last year, and she just wanted to do that. And my name is a bit of an athlete in herself, she's a keen dancer from a very young age, and some of the dance shows, he's continuing on Britain's Got Talent. Loves travelling and adventure, climbing hills, all sorts of stuff, even skydiving from 15,000 feet. The Breitling Wingwalkers.
During the day today, we're also running a Twitter competition, so if you'd like to be in the chance of winning yourself a Blades goodie bag, then do send us your best picture from today's display using hashtag Torbay. So now you can see that the team have reformated into card formation, coming up into the vertical for the champagne fountain. Now this is where you'll want your cameras at the ready for the maneuvers at the reference point. They're going full speed towards us now. Each cockpit will experience up to 10 G. This is the crossfire race. 350 miles an hour, Mark Cutmore is lane 1 position. You can just see him on the left, approaching now. He's been leading the team for the past 5 years. He joined the team in 2008. He's also known as Cutty to his teammates. And I'd like to give a big shout out to the Cutmore family who are here today. Cutty is a local chap growing up a few miles from here. You can see now that lane 1 and 4 pull them into the vertical, slowly lose the speed as they fall backwards through their own smoke for the tail slide. Now Andy Evans is in lane 4 position. We have Poland as lane pilot. This is the first of 2 solos for him. And he has nearly 6,000 flying hours. He's an ex-Red Arrow himself, and he previously flew the Paignton. Approaching from the left hand, they 1, 2 and 3 performing their twinkle roll. The ailerons of the extra 300 span the length of the wings, meaning that the pilots can rotate their aircraft 420 degrees in less than a second. The extra 300 was originally designed by a German aerobatic spacecraft called Walker Extra way back in the 80s. The aircraft has undergone many modifications since then, highly dynamic, meaning that we can do big maneuvers in the small aircraft. The team are lining up for their next maneuver. They're going to leap into this next one, which will give them plenty of momentum. You'll want your cameras at the ready. This is a brilliant shot. This next maneuver is dedicated to the title sponsor of the team. You'll be able to see why in a minute. This is the aerobatic contest. Now as the team roll out, they're line abreast now for the next one. It's an extremely unique maneuver. We're the only team in the country that performs this one. They're coming up now into the hammerhead. You'll see that they sorted to the left. This is a high D maneuver. The team approaches in the distance there. They're going to pull up. You'll see that the smoke will go on. Dedicated to the Battle of Britain, this is the Spitfire roll. So rolling Now you'll see them collar into the loop. This is the snake with posted go on. And if you're sitting there wondering what it would be like to fly in an extra 300 with an extra aeropilot, then head to our website for the latest information. We are the world's only aerobatic airline, meaning that we can take passengers flying the same regulations as UK airlines. We fly around 400 passengers a year. Looping and rolling, as you can imagine, it's not for the faint hearted, but real good fun. Definitely one for the bucket list. The team is going to form a quarter clover and the colour of fabric. Now you're going to see quite a lot of hairs here from blades 2 and 3 and 4 and 4. If you go to your left and right, blades 2 and 3, come in at your 1 o'clock. You're going to fly directly through blade 1 for most of the group. You'll see that blades 2 and 3 are barrel rolling over blade 1 for most there. So it's great. Twitter competition today. We'll be announcing the winner at 5 o'clock. You see that Andy Evans is now in 2 positions of the team. He's going to join at the back of the formation for the final maneuver. You want your cameras at the ready for this one. It's our signature maneuver. And make sure you give them a nice big wave, so using those as their reference point for this one. To see the smoking front on for the blade break. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. It's been an absolute pleasure. Enjoy the rest of the day.
Welcome to Yakolevs. Putting out into their first tight loop in their classic box formation. It's a real pleasure to welcome for its premiere 4 years this week. Climbing and rolling at the same time now. Of course, as they're putting out, they're putting 3 to 4G weighing the equivalent amount in their own weight, so we can explain to all that to you all weekend. Take it easy, but of course keeping this straight formation. All the news performing into this is no easy thing at all. The team of 52 is trained by the team leader Jed. The fighting down there on it, display pilot evaluator. You can see the accident. The team was qualified especially for the team's 640 test weight and fitted with a 400 horsepower radial Moderni engine. That enables it to keep up with the accident. Variations of these teams down there. Standard X is generally the A and the B axis, but I love it when teams make use of the 45-degree angle as well, coming in from different approaches. First Torbay Airshow, the Act 50 was a great success from the start, taking first, second and third place at the 1976 World Aerobatic Championships. With similar results achieved in the same championships in 1980. Now as the team repositions for the next manoeuvre, still keeping tight. You can see the wind has got a little more frisky as well, so there'll be adjustments to the flight line, especially active and highly qualified pilots, many of whom used to fly in military. On the right-hand side of the leader is the Yak 2, and that's being flown by Peter Scatter. The team since 2001 flight, mostly positioned 2 and 3. The rest of the leader is Yak 3, that's flown by Dave Torbay and RAF Pet pilot, all the 6 compared to the red arrows. Unsurprisingly, before that, he was also the horse display pilot. Putting up now into a big 4-ship loop. You'll see bringing up the rear formation in a Yak 50. Yak 4 flown by the best pilot today for who's been flying Yak 50 for more than 2 decades. Looking absolutely splendid, a fluffy sky now, beautiful sunshine, everybody walking out again. Stand by now because the team will be positioning themselves to split. There we go. They now split into their 2 separate pairs formation. Yak 1 and 2 formation there turn all the way and next to the left-hand side is the opposition pair, Yak 3 and 4. But up into the east sky now for their own dedication to all the green girls in Torbay, the Yakolevs Heart. Keep the right field now as they simultaneously also pull up into performing the stall turn. That's where they almost run out of airspeed altogether and they're finally putting a 6-meter run over the aircraft pool, diving down. Now we're going to fly very close together as they cross each other in the middle of the edge plane. Now entering what they call a reverse half cube, and involving a roll at the top, and then you'll see them pull very shortly, they're holding, and now the velocity comes on. They've now got a cockpit full of steam, contacting each other, looking at the top of the canopy, and then repositioning. Come back in the middle. Oh, there they go. Most they're using today comes courtesy of Tina, a product produced by Airtotal. So-called it's two-stage, but much more breathable than the traditional red steam. We have our loop there now roll away for their quarter boat. Drop into cockpit, you'll hear the communication go between them. See very clear long time. Many hours. Then I'll be increasing the airspeed. That means there's another maneuver coming up this time. The barrel roll, one of the hardest maneuvers to perform for a piston engine aircraft because of the torque effect. It's created by the big 3-bladed propellers. Lovely big great maneuver. Miles an hour. That's always a good opportunity, I think, coming up in the middle of the display area. Get your cameras ready. Good photo opportunity coming up. Stand by for the break.